Thank you, Gary. For many, cooking is a favorite family activity, and it's a great way to get some quality time with your kids or your grandkids. But how do you get them started in the kitchen cooking safely? Bo Stevenson from Ben 73 joins us with tips. Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Doing well.
Okay, so what are we making?
We're going to do a quick stir fry, and the reason being we've got a lot of kids and moms watching. The hardest thing to do is get your kid to eat vegetables.
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
But if they have the opportunity to cook them and prep them, then more than likely they're going to eat them as well.
I love it. Okay.
I peeled down this carrot with a knife and all the way down to the one side. The trick is having your children cook. Teach them how to use a knife. Teach them how to use hot pans. What to do with heat.
Okay.
The dangers of it. Don't tell them to be afraid of it. Get them used to it.
Okay,
Use
so
a
don't
towel.
cut the carrots for them,
Oh, no.
but show them how to cut the carrot.
Absolutely, and you really do want them to handle a sharp knife, because a sharp knife, if you accidentally cut yourself, does not hurt near as bad as a dull knife.
Right.
And you want them to, have fun with it and do the same exact things you are.
And you'd rather them do it when you're there with the knife than thinking, oh, I want to be like Mom and Dad and get in the kitchen without you.
Eventually they can do that.
Uh-huh.
Just keep an eye on them. Walk through every step with them.
Okay.
Make sure they know how to use the knife. Make sure they know how to use a pan. Make sure they know how to use the oven and the stove top. Anytime they're using a beater or a mixer, we all get to lick those when we finish. But to be able to handle it, help them hold the beater.
Okay.
Help them use the switches on a KitchenAid, whatever it is. Be sure that they know exactly what's going to happen and where not to put their hands. Don't touch the hot pan in the middle. That's what the handle's for. That's what the towel's for. And just keep going. So what we're doing here, we're just going to add a little bit of oil to this right here.
Okay, and this pan is hot.
This pan is already hot.
Yes.
Just a little bit of oil. We're going to touch a little bit of garlic here.
Which makes everything good.
Everything good. We've got some onions, and we're going to saute these up pretty quick. A little bit of yellow bell pepper, so we have a lot of color, and these kids can see a lot of things. And then we'll take the carrots. The main reason we've cut everything around the same size is here. It's all right. We were doing those things to help aid in consistent cooking.
Okay.
All right. I've got spinach. I've got a little bit of fennel, some sauces here, and a little bit of wine. It's okay for a kid to use some wine because it's going to cook off.
Okay.
And tomatoes, add those at the end so they still have some texture and
and it smells great.
So what we're going to do is add just a little bit of wine. That'll also help cook the vegetables. Steam those up a little bit.
Wish you guys could smell this because it smells good.
Good deal. Now we're going to add just a little bit of sweet soy and bring that to a boil. Turn that up.
Okay, and if you're trying to write all this down, it's going to be on our website in just a little bit, so you don't have to. You can keep watching, and you don't have to write it down yet.
There you go. There you go. And we'll add some black rice. You can also add regular rice, whatever you have.
Okay, and this is already cooked rice.
This is already cooked. The best rice in the world. If you have Chinese food one day and you throw it in throw the cold rice in the refrigerator for a week and you forget about it, that's the best rice in the world to use for your stir fry. So we're going to stir this up. If we wanted to, we could add a little bit of heat, but I don't think we're going to add any more heat. I gave you enough in the chocolates earlier.
He brought some truffles, and I said, oh, these have a little kick, don't they? And he made them with jalapeno peppers. So, okay. And we're going to add that's tomato and...
Tomato and spinach. I'm actually going to put those in the bowl right here. Spread them out a little bit.
Look how pretty this is.
The steam, we'll add a couple of tomatoes here. The steam will cook these as we go, and then we'll just bowl this up, plate it.
And it was easy and quick.
That's very fast.
Yes. Okay. If you would like to find Chef Bo's recipe, all you have to do is go to news9.com/recipes, and we'll show off this beautiful creation. Doesn't that look great?
Throw a little bit of fennel on there, make it really, really pretty.